I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was gonna do the whole thing, but then for some reason, the Ethernet cable was having issues. Like, for some reason, it was just detecting the Wi-Fi. It didn't show the Ethernet cable. Thank you. Yeah, welcome everyone. Jay Was Val's here. We are back with some Final Fantasy XIV. It's going to be a short stream, unfortunately, because I wasted so much time trying to figure out what's going on. So there we are. Sorry, meeting. We'll play as Red Mage. Let's see. Alright, got that. Now let's sell some junk. I don't really use that. I mean, I should take up a culinary thing or a something, but I'm just a new dawn, new hunt. You must meet the flying requirements. Dangerous. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to find a place to sell some stuff. Up there? Okay. There we go. That, no. I'll do it now. Actually, yeah, let's do some mid-thing. Okay. So yes, we are on our way to find the Lost City of Gold. I'm gonna need a horse and a guy who can play the guitar very well and has a gambling problem. Weiss, where are you? I need your guitar. Hey, your witty one-liners. Before you guys say anything, I'm definitely Tulio. I'm the brains. I don't necessarily get the hot girl, but hey, I'm the brains. Alright. Trust you to be the key just to head out to Aurelius. But where are the other two I'm going to? Good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we need information, I thought who better to give it than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Excuse me. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will be doubtless other occasions when we need to act independently, so I bought these for you two. What's this? It's called Link Pearl, gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have! You know, I'm surprised that your brother didn't bring that about as well. Sorry. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should go back to introducing my two new friends here. The Toyoko Saga features a number of Tyrell's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As mentioned before, the Hanu are a cheery people who love their festivals. They make their appearance at the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okhanu, is located in Kozamauka. I forgot the text speech. The other small fellow is one of the Pelu, clan of businessmen-minded folk from whatever. They cleared the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous good things and watch their village. Now, as for deciding which village is first, why don't you put the adventure instincts of yours work us, Tyrellius? Pick our destination. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I hate this. I hate choosing. Okay, I'm gonna toss for it. I need my coin. All right. Heads, we go with the burb. Tails, the... Well, let's face it, he's an Ugnaught. No, not Ugnaught. No. Jawa. That's it, Jawa, yeah. We got burb and Jawa, so heads the burb, tails the Jawa. No! Right, try again. And get these headphones on. And we have Tails! So we're going to the Jawas. Alright. Alright. What's it you would like to know? Our main concern was forming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach your place, we depart from the Arc of the Dawn and take the road west on the first floor. Should we be wary of anything along the way? Oh, excuse me. That's indeed the way. That is the way. After the damage wrought by the decent downpour, however, we'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have most dependable solution available. Come with me! I'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat, drink, and fill at the pub. It's been arranged. On the trail we blaze! On the trail we blaze. May I introduce to you our most dependable companion, the alpaca. They're so fluffy! These animals can traverse the steep mountain trail as if it were a gentle field, all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they feel much the same niche as chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in yours here. Alpacas are native to Yogg-Saron. Yozo has chocobos, and the eastern lands have horses. The eastern land have horses. Why have we not seen a horse? Well, an actual... Well, you know what I mean, like out in the wild. Oh my goodness! Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast when in a place which ill suits the qualities where it's not needed anyway? That must be why these ride me right. But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you want to fond of alpacas. When I was small and being naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me. It was the foulest stench you can imagine. I see. What do I like to ride? Alpacas bred as mount are inquisitive and docile. Even though without expertise, find them is easy to handle. Do we get them as a mount? Like, please tell me we get them as a free mount. Really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take the payment now. What? You want me to pay you? I guess I shouldn't expect much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals benefit both parties. Here you go. Fair price for your fair advice. Yes! I make a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. Better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. Still not happy about this. But if we need to ride the alpacas to reach Orcupacha, that's what we'll do. Are we gonna meet Cusco? Oh man, I was hoping we might be able to actually keep
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urcopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Okay then.
So this is Orcopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urcopacha specialty, a spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
Okay.
But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu merchants.
Sounds about right.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Yeah, right.
Watchun Pello's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
These two were totally a couple. They totally were. This is it. Wachu Pelu, home of Pelu Pelu. Wakramat should have arrived before us. Ah, there she is. This is not good. Come on, just wait for the right of succession. Oh, so this must mean I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided. This is but a possibility. How fortunate then! I deal in cloaks woven from special and luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of a budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best adoring her people, yes? Finally, the finest lady is right. Ramthorn promised well-shocked selves are but a few steps away. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Ervel, when did you... Ah, Shitona from the far off Zergstoral? Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No thank you, I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. That look is like, where would you be without me? You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live bringing happiness through trade. They don't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Buchlamat fall prey to this failable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. I have an insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let's all take Annabelle's words of caution to heart. Yes, because the last thing we need is for you to offer up the entire coffer set just to buy a samurai sword without haggling the price, Alphonand. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy, then. Kreli, Alize, and I will speak with the merchants. Waklamat, you and Arenvel might try approaching the travelers and passerby. Aurelius, pray investigate any other establishments which might catch your eye. Should we learn aught use, let us relay it to the third promise. Alright. Come on, Archimedes. Ah! Can't forget about this. Darn servant selector. Ah, thought you were a new face in town. Here for the rights of secession, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits on the throne as long as they keep Tyrell peaceful. People tend to not be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent Mizank once arrows and spears start flying. If you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? Joy shared is double joyed, I say. No, thank you. Oh, right, yes. You're asking about the electro business. Being but freshly returned from my training route, I heard there's a contest afoot. Not much else. Our head ledger, Toby, could probably tell you more about it. Electus! Oh yes, I've heard about the rights of secession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zorzal. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. And 1,000 column potentially. So may new trading opportunities spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you like to purchase something? Please just answer my question. Very well. Said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you you're no supporter of Zorzal or his policies. Jerk. Hello there. I am Mablu. Do you have any questions for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpaca before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and nervous starlings will be tempted to spit on you. And that stuff stinks! I happened to visiting Byre not so long ago. Toby, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Toby noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Hey. Dragon! Dude, that looks awesome! You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal, a stack of blankets, and there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobal is the main man to talk to about the contest. I've only then shared where the head ledger is if there's to be found. It's from the crafter-gatherer person, Filmer. Ah, dang it. Really? He's also the head rancher. Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay a visit to the other's rectum. Return. Sorry. I'm going to be right back. I want to get more chicken nuggets. I will be right back. Hello, everyone. I am back. Sorry about that. Alright. That's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know where the head ledger will be somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me. Which one of these workers is Tobal? Tobadi. Oh, yes. He likes to mingle with the ranch hands to keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one it is, though. You can't. It's part of the contest. All I can say is that Tobali often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade. Though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it is like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is just offer Toby a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we might think might be Toby. Let's ask some questions first and narrow it down the field. Great! We can be back here and share our impressions. Oh boy. Well, I'm obviously not Tolby. I mean, oops, shouldn't have said that. You might find out for yourself who Tolby is, if our elector or even village at all. Good luck. Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit and startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Probably him. Am I Tolby? Yes, that's me. Excellent word from the third promise and intrusion of sharp instincts. Shall we commence with the rites of session then? No, that's not you. I think it might be Tolby. Well, maybe I am. I will say this village have none real more alpacas than I. See, we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions. Let's hear your pick. It's not him. It's not him. Okay, it's either the diligent one or the boastful one. Ah. Let's see. I knew it. It's the diligent one. You mentioned about the spitting alpacas. Ah, the worker instant on stable chores. How am I on that one too? Time to mess off a matchy hand, so to speak. Uh-oh. You guys aren't hearing anything, are you? Hang on a second. There we go. We know that's you, Toby, and to prove it, I propose a deal. Generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. That's not gonna... An offer I gladly accept. You've correctly guessed, I am indeed Toby, head ledger of the Watchapaleo and head ranch of the family ranch. I am also one of the Gold Jaja's chosen electors. Ha! And a peaceful future of the saga, just when you thought. I was right to trust your instinct. I wager this won't be the last time. She found you out square and fair and square, Toby. I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity her bed ended here.
Deducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all. Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the test.
You're Tobli.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
Because someone gave you away.
With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Really?
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
The example?
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who, me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said. The little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks! I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell.
Please tell me it's a
And
dungeon.
by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
You did.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Okay, I gotta look this up. Please tell me. I just gotta see. Are they a couple? Are they, or are they, no? Oh, they're just childhood friends. Okay. 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 Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to be sure? Stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look! As Wokromat helped demonstrate, Valley of Alpacas is wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one would not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier! I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, you infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes spitting beasts. Wonderful. One of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel. In the thousands, Carl. 10,000? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil comes around to $1 million or so. What? $1 million gil? Holy crap! No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. in that case. That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for even more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture. But you think I could turn 100 pel into 1,000,000? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1,000,000. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alphaman's 1,000,000 gil. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just... Ugh. I hate it when you're right. Let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. Bablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes. I gilded the claimants towards the first step of the fees, like you asked. So as Waknuman goes alone to capture an alpaca, she's free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you a saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard! Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. While we're gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly. Although Aurelius, I think you should go with Boktamat. You've seen markets and bazaars worlds over. Surely you have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or stolen in some way, you have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing! But I'll leave the wool with Aurelius anyway. Better to keep my hands free. Thank you! To begin, I suggest we trade the wool into Havani, settler. You won't agree to the deal, of course, but he'll give us an idea how much he'll accept for the wares. Alright. Whew! Something I can do for you. I've come to bargain! Domamu, I come to bargain! Need one of your special taming saddles to catch wild alpaca. Saddle is it? And how will you be paying for it? Basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this will barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mizcal! I like to nurse a cup of a day when I can inspect my finished work. Bring me junk quality stuff and I'll get yourself a deal. Goes well for us, I promise. Such Mizcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Hold on, hold on. Did you just say third promise? Then my offer has changed. Saddle's going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? This stuff is valued in the 10,000s pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I support the man of ambition who will see my business proper. Zorazal will go to war, as cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. Nothing personal, third promise. But I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Alright. Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring more customers. Those of our grandparents' generations remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Any Pelu pray for your victory, Wakaman. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are children's stories. Think themselves safe from those horrors and make peace, the peace we enjoy now for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with quiet prosperity and crave the future of the second promise and visions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that make this trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Haval, convinced that the first promise plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. What about you, Malibu? Aren't you one of the younger generations? At least a year or two younger than me, I say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I memorized accounts of what it was like when the yokai ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want to see you become Dawn Servant, to keep our nations from going back to the way it was. But then I guess I better make sure I'm in the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is very expensive. Weren't we expected to need 10,000 pel from the outset? But this changed. We just need to get on with it. We may not have a head for trade or a stomach for alpacas. We won't give up without a peaceful Torel line. Neither will I. We will make you a Dawn Servant. Aiming for the 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try and exchange the wool for anything a touch more valuable. Trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool, is willing to trade at a loss for acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Of course! The Weaver! But I was waiting to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. Can't remember the rest of the going. But for now, let's head back to that road when we first met him. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I gotta get another drink. I'm not going to the BRB screen, I'm just gonna... spot after he talked to us. He walked off to the south. And he was probably going to Locavalo's Inn. Most visitors will probably end up staying there. Let's go then, shall we? Aha! Or I could just take fucking these. Uh-oh. Ah! Ugh. Ugh, that's a lot. Can I have the basket? Thanks. Let's see if we can turn a profit. Balnock, glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise. You should do business with me. I ask what this is all about. I see. So the goal is to turn that bucket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium musical. Then allow me to invest in your efforts! Peace and Torah is what allows me to cross freely in the plans of my suppliers. Naturally, I prefer that everyone pledges to service a piece of the throne. Thus, I do humbly offer you this wool poncho. It's well token I can pray continued victory. Ooh. That's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. So we went from 100 to 500. I have every faith that you found third promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. You quadrupled your investment with your first deal. Off to a spectacular start. Only because Aurelius remembered our weaver friend. All I did was handle the wool. That's so true! The connections you build with people are vital! This is one of the most fundamental prospects of trading. One which you've astutely mastered. You think so? I know so. Let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Okay. Here, Aurelius. You may take the poncho. While somehow Aaronval would never let me hear the end of it. Okay. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade. So I take it this is gonna be a thing. Whoa! Hey! Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock on shelves. Makes sense. How do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? It's the obvious answer, isn't it? For a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go! Find the demand for the supply. So, where should we begin our search for a prospective buyer? A number of places. Do worse than seeing right here at the inn. I'd be interested travelers. Who here needs poncho? Adamon Mamurja hardly wear anything to begin with. It's probably landscars or sellswords. Mamurja's soldier for living probably not wear much above the waist. Hampers their movements. Even so, if they have bare shoulders, Mamurja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Oh, what? Okay. That one? Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Ooh! We might have a winner. Oh there, friend. A mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or the lack thereof. No choice of mine, and believe me, I was attacked by beasts on the way here. Barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. Actually, a toolmaker from Turiello. I was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show Pelu I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance, therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, it's your lucky day. Splendid poncho. It's a perfect replacement for the coat I lost. Well, then part for it if you'd like to make a trade. One for your fine tools, perhaps. But this hatchet. After myself and we'll vouch for its quality. Blade looks sharp. Half well made. I value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, 500 to the 1,000. We have a deal. Wonderful. Fine garments such as this should be put me on even footing with Pelu merchants. Like the owner of Mate Garden, for one. Her hands use hatchets to harvest the mate. And I thought to impress her with this too. This tool I told you. No matter. I have other wares to sell. Glad I've met you. Did you hear that? We have found our next buyer. To the Mate Garden we go. Yes, but it's far distance afoot. We should take alpacas. You're gonna have to get over this fear of yours. Those ones will be the calm type, right? No, I need is 9 more. Well done, recognize a toolmaker as a potential customer. If you mind transfer to change professions, you make an excellent merchant. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. That, I suppose, we should hop onto the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Uh, I will use this to sell. Yeah. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Yahoo! Dun 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 da dun 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 da. I swear that mountain's too tall to be real. Uh-oh. Oh, crud! We missed the alpaca ride! What the heck? Ugh, stupid capture card. We made it without a single smelly incident. Set the alpacas back so we can walk around the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by Johnson, weren't you? I was. So perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Tubbly took me in. Took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes. Everyone works hard at chores. Grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one willing to go off and be a merchant. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things from your saddle and protect you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As the mate harvesting season, can't have too many quality hatchets. Add that to Waklama's way with the people. You should have no trouble favoring a deal. It's beautiful herself over there. Pass the hatchet to their promise and let's get bargaining. Get that little axe for me. Thanks. Now let's see what we can go for it. Miplu, owner of these fields. And trade for you if you are interested. Well, well, third promise. Might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet. Forged by a seasoned artisan. Razor edge, an exceptional tool to make light work through your crops. Quality is acceptable, I suppose. I can offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. Sack of mate leaves valued 1 pel in the thousands column. Same price as the hatchet. Dealing would bring us no closer to the Mezcal. If I may, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It's indeed in season, which is why I produce an ample bunch of tools as well in advance. I missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to hold back on connections. Think of it this way. Generous deal will put you in the third promise's good graces. Sure, that's worth consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming. And it will no longer have need of hatchets. You're gonna need hatchets. I assure you, I have nothing but respect for Guacamole. That's why I'm prepared to purchase such a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair for your reasons. We ourselves will be no better off for the transgression. How about this then? If we were to bring you in the harvest, would you give us a better deal? Matter of fact, I would. Until colonial reforms come about, we can always use more hands in the fields. Go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. I've forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading. You can rest here if you like, Malibu. Relis and I have made together. Oh no, I'm helping too! Off to the fields then. And mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Alright. Probably some lead time. Exceptional harvest. I can see why your companions failed to make any decisions, though. Failed before making any decisions, though. Here, I brought our share as well. Thank you, Thermos. More than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. premium mate. But that is shop. 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands. Do we bid farewell to this hatchet? I'll give it a good home. Talk contest aside, glad we can come to a mutual trading agreement. As am I. All the best rest for your harvest. Blue, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Toby's done for me, I'm planning to abandon all and become a merchant. And then I need your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobley to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your past leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, not because he accepts it of me. I want to preserve Terrell's peace, and becoming Dawn's servants happens to be the best way to do it. You should live your life of your own choosing. I wouldn't be surprised if Toby had the same opinion. So talk to him.
FFXIV.
Hey there, Gentrific. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. You're right. Better to find out for sure than worry over what you might say. Thank you for the advice. Yay. But first, we have a saddle to buy. And I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? Try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close now. So we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into the double the value, eh? Think you can do it. Trust me. I'll make this trade work.
I take a break, kinda just chilling.
No worries. Glad you come by. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding on your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kona and Zorza? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuklamarkt. Dawn's promise, after all. I've got a dream. Nice. Good trade. Make good trade, yes. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. So don't risk proving Bernaville's point. Raven, next stop is Moscal Distillery.
I played DST and Drake's Dungeon some other games.
Oh, really? I don't think I've heard of Drake's Dungeon. Teleport.
Darkest Dungeon, sorry I missed PLN.
Ah! Ugh. Well, I've mostly been playing Final Fantasy XIV and Borderlands 2, but that's kind of being hung on the shelf for right now, at least until the end of June. Because my PlayStation Plus account is running out on the 20th. And I've been playing D&D for a while, actually, every Monday. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. U.S. Central Time, feel free to come by and...
I am into mostly survival games.
I haven't really played a survival game. Not since, like, Minecraft or something. Well, I want to speak with this man named Golby. Even amongst fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product. So if we were to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we don't need tangent information. That means asking around, take the gossip. You can talk to people here at the distillery, Trillis. Perhaps Wakamat could do the same at the villager's entrance? Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn.
Parliament in session. Join my Discord. HTTPS Discord GGYZ9GHVVVEC.
Me? I'm a chief from the Torial. I often come here to buy Gorbel's Mezika. Finest in Toral, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but I still end up as so addled as to agree with whatever price he quotes me. It'd be nice to have less, potent refreshments during such conversations. As a mind ends...
Early we talked about TF2 has some hat looks like a la old times.
Alright, yeah. I looked into it, but, yeah, I'd rather have one that's all year round instead just during, full moons and, Halloween,
I just
basically.
Reaper.
Yeah. I did too, honestly. But yeah, actually now that I think about it, maybe Tuesday I might be playing like Borderlands the prequel sequel. I'll see if Krista can join in just for like a chat thing. But yeah, definitely. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might just have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Alright. Goblin might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense of when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it, he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing usual rumpet attire, though, he'll be laughed at of his sun perch. Okay. Not much I can say about Golby. But I can tell you what Golby's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around in Cave Jaws, the field where they gathered ingredients in the Mezcal. The presence has made it harder to produce said ingredients, thus driven up the price of the product. And a boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the cost as it does. The work as it does. Can't really bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Interesting.
Yeah, school stuff like takes my time a lot early days because collage and uni at same times.
Yeah, I get you. So what'd you find out? Oh. You made use of all those tidbits. Deal's good as sealed. As for me...
Yeah, this times I am fine, I do intern.
I found out what Golby is working. There's a millstone on top of the slope.
I am just chilling.
Behind the distillery. You go on and I'll bring Wakamat. Up the hill. Go up the hill.
Streams every Sunday through Wednesday at 7 p.m. UCT.
Oh, up the hill. We go up the hill. Up the hill. You have business with me, sir. What we talk down below is not to distract the alpaca from his work.
Well, nice to see you again. I am tired. I am gonna sleep.
Alright, sleep well.
Enjoy and GN.
Now, what's all this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a very busy man. In the market for 3-year-old jug of premium Mezcal. Assuming you have any on hand, that is. Yeah, excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. You don't have Pell. We can offer a sack of mat leaves in exchange for top grade stuff, like the Mezcal. No deal. Mat leaves are well and good, but you don't have any use for them. No deal, just like that. Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of Mezcal? Now the real bargain begins. Whichever cards do you want to play first? Okay, I need to see if there's a order I need to do this.
Parliament in session. Join my Discord. HTTPS Discord GGYZ9GHVBBEC.
Ah, strong drink. I appreciate your hospitality. I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hobo chief, is the same. Seeing as everyone can enjoy their Mezcal, I wonder if you might be able to profit from having another refreshment to offer. Something like green tea, for instance. And brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're right. Absolutely right. I hadn't noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobo friend. I don't realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor the better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the Mezcal you're after. Should we have to cut it? Cause of trouble. Not yet. I'll cut up a sleeve until we need it. With sharp teeth. As I expect you're aware, Righteous Succession is currently taking place. That's why the Third Provinces grace us with their presence. The contest is decided. Subsequent acquisition ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your Mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery to immeasurable fame. Wait. You're also rumored to mention invitation to the palaces to discuss that very possibility. As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional Mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. First impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into the function alone. such a shame if miss a chance in a lifetime simply for want of proper guardians. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court. We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid. We can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name's Bucknell. Bulnock. And his works are highly regarded in Turiel. As a supporter of Wakamal and a keen observer in palace politics, he would doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit and golden location. Certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage. Scales aren't quite balancing. Say, aren't there monsters running amok in Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I'd be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to kill him out. Factoring that he saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, it's shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you've got a deal. Yes, knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Aurelius and I will take care of these prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pin up an introductory letter to Bucknell. The fields you're looking for are just north of the Watchpilo. Be safe. Oh, good grief. Mount! Yikes! And away! Should be as was Agave Jaws just over there. Does it go faster if we split up? Come, find me once you finish clearing out your share of the piss. Pineapples. No, those are something else. Those look like pineapples. What are they? What are they? Agave Farm. So they're not pineapples. Obviously, because they're growing out of the ground. Woohoo! Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to get the Malibu sack to the lead so we can clear out the deal. Oh crap. Run away! Run away! Sorry guys, I gotta use the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. back. I am sorry about that. Did you see the video? Oh, the fire. The snail! As soon as it hits the 2-hour mark, I think I'm gonna call it. Because I think I'll be done with the whole questline thing for this area. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just add those sacks of leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trade goods. Monster problems have been resolved. Here are the mate leaves with the written introduction to bulk knowledge that's agreed. Balnock, sorry. Deal is done. Here! Jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, finally have the mezcal. Great work! Especially you, Malibu. You're the one who inspired me to come this far, I promise. Let's not celebrate until we have the salad in hand. Malibu, is it? Drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Alright. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pedal jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to this until we get to the cellmaker. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Haval's place is not far. Just need to head across the plaza. This is it. The trade we've been working towards. Whew. Seal them in peace. Right! Time to make a deal. Get your tools ready, saddler. Watch your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug! But you had nothing! A few measly cups of wool! What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant with Zoralajal, I cannot go against the guiding principles of Pelu. Trade is a fair one. Craft your settled, third promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I followed the rest of materials, so this won't take long. Commission's ready! Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair. Shall have an easier time with it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth music already. We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started out with only a 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. Got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. Others will be waiting. What? Not again. Oh, what is going on? There. You acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. The look of fear in her eyes. Great sunken gods, I get it. You hardly seem bothered. Much less inclined to spit. As if he was completely accepting of Waklamana's touch. That's because of a singular scent which the saddle has been coated with. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but actually kind of cute. Let me guess, it spits on her. You're only really noticing that. Sorrel Jah, he's back. Huh? Haven't done exactly what he set out to do. The alpaca he brought. Is it me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. Say the golden alpacas live solidarity existence keep in the valley, where he shuns company of both man and his own kind. How do you manage to snare prize at that? A beast knows his betters. Faced with an overwhelming strength, it will yield to the rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Waklamat. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Terrell will reign at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join the fort in Toriel all those years ago. Consider the younger duration of this village. Since birth they have basked in unbroken harmony. And behold, regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons of realities of conquest and renewed appreciation for peacetime. It's true, the world's misery breeds longing for peace. But I've seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through violence and promise. The rebellions it spawns, and the ruins it left behind. The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over with threat and force alone. This is why Goldir Jaja did not elevate the Molmolja. Why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promises and gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Toriel, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed. First promise is complete the feat of gold with an opportunity golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? It's always been like that. Never sharing his What?! Come on! That is not fair! That is so not fair! Hang on a second, guys. Sorry, I'm just... gonna try logging in again and all this, so just connect to the PlayStation Network. Ah. So much for getting this done at the 2-hour mark. Jeez. Alright, let's try this again. Put a banana in your ear. Put a banana right into your favorite ear. It's true. Fasani's on! Yay! Doing Dawn Trail, sweet. Ha ha ha! Actually, how far is she? I'm spying on her. I'm spying off Asani right quick. Oh, she's doing dailies right now. Okay, well, that's perfect. Ah, we gotta start all over again. Okay, so. Try this again. All right. All right. Alright, get back to where I was! Alright. Alright. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. It's like we're not even family. Ponder Jorazal's mysteries later. Right now, we need to think about finishing the Feat of Gold. My saddle? Practice how to use it. Lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. Alright, northwest.
thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Alright.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
They did it!
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
So relieved that promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Yeah, sure. Bakhmut seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mock tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will still be ready when you arrive. As my blues wisely suggested, we shall take a slow pace for our exhausted third promise. When do I get an alpaca? Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with that tea then. Wukmak can be far behind. Oh, that tea is magical. I feel better already. So you become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruit they eat, sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I'm growing fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, this is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend your success. Well done. You did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zara did. Surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They're elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured. It's their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before that, being Gold Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too. So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Toriel, in a time when the mountain giants, the yokai, held on people in thrall. Compelled by the overlords, our forebears would ride the alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food to the other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came a young Ghoul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the yokai in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet, Gulu Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat, he spoke with us, sipping from cups of mat tea we offered him in great somber when he learned of our plight. No one could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulu Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed Pelu Pelu from the Yokai subjugation. Then he returned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious, one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering anonymity between clans. So was the few words from Gul Jaja transformed us into a clan of intermittent merchants. Never heard the bomb pop on forge with the Polo Polo spoken in that way before. Saga is not so detailed. You may not know Gul Jaja such a sure-footed guide for his trek up to the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures. An ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, third promise, as you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's white. You are a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to people in the true Pelu Pelu fashion. I surely doubt your sibling could have achieved such the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. This is what they look like. Go on, sit on the tablet. Perfect fit. At least 6 more. Well on your way, there, promise. Lost without you, Malibu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem a bit obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was beautiful that it was because I didn't understand alpacas. I was uncomfortable around them. Thankful for yours as well. You give me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I'd be able to say. Tobly, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me and loved every moment caring for these alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path, make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I always tried to give my wards lives filled with such happiness I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You are my blessing to walk the path you choose, my blue. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue with such a passion. You make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobly. What did I tell you, my blue? There's one last thing I can help you with there, promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? Let's see a goal. I suggest you talk to the Hokyal. The Hokyu. Hokyui. They once ruled over far more than just this place. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yogg-Toral and all its peoples. During that era, Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. Scoured every corner of the continent, but never found a trace of that fabled place. But if they couldn't find anything, what could the Yokhui have to tell us? May not have found it. The fact is, they thought to look for it. All that makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking questions. Besides, we're determined to follow the path of the saga. We'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Curly, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. Since we finished with the feet, why did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes! Pieces just like that first became fashionable in Yogg-Toral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago. Right over the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the non-servant implied the earring was a connection to the Golden City in some way. Surely there's some more significance for simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try and find out, seeing as a regular seller, many merchants. Curious, but I'm about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into peddler business, eh? Right then, let's head back to Toriel and get ready to search for the next elector. Farewell for now. Thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so you can make sure you set the best musical for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. Even bought a golden alpaca to heal. When you heard her Zoral's supporters talk, they may see opportunity in expansion's ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love for Bakhmat. Everyone she meets come to love her too. That's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mabu. You might be right. Feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even though victory pales beside Zoraljal's and a shining golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me. God knows why I've been so supportive. But I want to be strong, or wise like my brothers. To be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying around about things. Let's move on. Back to Zablav Tai with us. Contest has hardly begun. Alright. On the trail be blaze. Just like that, we found an Electro on our first keystone. I knew it was right to trust your instincts. Come, let's keep things moving and march towards Kozamalak. Chances are good we'll find an Electro there as well. Before we do anything though, however, we should see what our patient Hanu friend has to say. Alright. However, this is going to be the end of the stream for tonight. Stay tuned for announcements, please. Thank you all so much for joining. I deeply appreciate every single one of you. I really do. I am sorry for the late delay. There was stuff going on and issues on my end. I deeply apologize for that. But yeah, we managed to get some traction in the storyline. So, there's that. If you like this video and you want to see more content, please feel free to hit that follow button. Make sure your notification bell is on. That being said, my normal stream days are Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time, guys, except for D&D nights, which are always going to be on Mondays at 5 p.m. I have a YouTube account. It's under the same name. Please check it out. I archive all my videos at the end of every week, so if you see anything that I like that I've not completed, please let me know, and I will work on that. I also do have a Discord. Feel free to join that as well. So, tomorrow, we are back on the D&D track. I'm looking forward to it. Miles is going to be back. I miss playing as Miles. I really do. I have found some pretty interesting spells, and I'm going to enjoy that. Tuesday is going to be a little different, because like I've been saying, my PlayStation Plus ends on that day, so I'm not going to be able to play Borderlands 2, at least not with Krista. But we'll see what goes on there. I will talk with her, see maybe if we have something that we can do that doesn't require PlayStation Plus. I doubt it, but so far the only ones that I know of right now are Final Fantasy XIV, which she refuses to play because she's not that interested in it. And I don't know. Technically speaking, I could play Destiny 2, but it would have to be like world searching and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to play any dungeons and stuff like that, unfortunately. So, yeah. But we'll see. And then Wednesday, I honestly don't know. I will talk with Obake, see if he's got anything planned. If not, then probably just more Final Fantasy XIV. Although I also do have a Wizard 101 subscription. I totally forgot about that. So I might be playing that sometime. Yeah, I need to, get a schedule fixed up. And, I'm just... My brain feels like it's been foggy for the past few days. It really does. I'm sorry about that. Just, it does not help that I need a haircut, and my hair is getting out of control. So, yeah, that's also distracting me. In the meantime, let's find someone to raid. Is Fasani still on? I think I saw her. Yay! Yeah, she's on. Let's give her some Dawn Trail fun and welcomes. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for some D&D action. Same owl time, same owl channel. So long, thanks for all the fish, and good night, everyone!